ನಂಬರ್ ಕ್ರಾಸಿತ್ತು ನೋಡ ABCD ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಲೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಥರ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Last class certificate. Morning. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ Yes. Where were we last class? You're doing language, right? Sensorial, okay. Next. After that also I've done some envelopes. We are done till double terminal consonants, right? Yeah, that you have to do. This is just a material. You need to write. Only thing, no, envelope, using envelope, you have to show everything is same. Different letters. See, once if you write and keep, if you prepare some cards and keep, it will be helpful for you when you start your own school or something, instead of spending so much. If you want to buy these language materials, you need to spend more money. So that's why I'm suggesting, if you have an idea to open your own school, start doing it. Because EPL, if you go to market, you will get it. You will get all the materials. There is no restriction for the EPL you have to keep only these materials or something like that. But sensorial and arithmetic we can't do. We can't do it on our own. Okay, because it has exact measurement and all those things. So that you have to buy. So language materials, you can start doing it. So we are done presentation of double E. Had we done double E, double O? Okay, shall we move on to the next one? Any doubts regarding last class? No doubts. Okay, so the next one is meta-thesis. Meta-thesis. We can mention that card number as 3D. 3D. Okay, what is meta-thesis? Do you have any idea? What is meta-thesis? Okay. Now, when I say temple, which is the first sound in temple, after T in temple, after A, after M, after P, L. A sound. Correct? Now we are not pronouncing L. Temple, A sound is there in between. Okay. No, actually no. This is the spelling of temple. Okay, first sound T, temple, A, pl, it's temple, pl, no, temple, L, A, L. Okay, just you pronounce on your own. Temple, pl, it's pl or pel, right? Temple, bangle, yeah, apple also. Okay, but when we are pronouncing this sound last. Got it? See here too, because we are pronouncing the words, but we are not very much conscious about the sounds how we are pronouncing. Maybe it is difficult for you to understand now itself. You start practicing it like this. Okay, this is called meta-thesis. Because why we are telling this, some children, no, they'll omit this while writing on their own. They'll omit this, or else they'll write temple, pal. Okay, if they write on their own or if they do something, they'll, one thing, maybe they'll not put the last sound, last letter, The other thing, they can write pel, no? P-E-L, pel. They can write like this also. Okay? So, even you can prepare, you can, as usual, last class which we have discussed, no? You have to prepare the envelopes for everything. So, you can prepare envelopes, temple, bangle, the pictures you will get it, right? So, just you have to tell the child, maybe we are pronouncing this at last, but here we are going to write last sound first, then this vowel. Always it will be a vowel. Will you give me some more examples? Temple, bangle, apple. Yeah, center also. T-R-E. When you take this center, C-E-N-T-R-E, center, T-A-R, meter, yeah. You have a doubt in pronouncing, right? You just pronounce this. Ter, T-A-R, ter, tr, no, T-A-tr, ter. Got it? See, when you are pronouncing tree, tr, when these two comes together, it's tr. But here we are not pronouncing this tr. Center, ter. In between, it's not fully we are pronouncing that particular sound, but we are pronouncing this A sound in between. Or a center, center. Now, if you pronounce without A sound there, it will be center, temple, pul. That, see, temple, pel, L. Otherwise, temple, pul, pul. That's why you have to pronounce it and you have to experience that, or else you will not get that. Until unless you practice the sounds, you don't get. Because all these are the problems, orthographic problems in English. How to convey this message to children? Maybe if you think my UKG child will not be able to understand this, but if you are teaching for first, second, third and children also, you can explain them. Because these are the, what can we say, some rules. Even in mathematics we have some rules, in science we have some rules, even in English we have all these things. Okay? So like this is called metathesis. Metathesis is transposition of last two sounds. Okay? Transposition of last two sounds. Okay, I'll just explain you. Yeah, which one do you need? Anyone in the sense? Yeah. Okay, first I'll dictate for this metathesis. Later on I'll dictate the other thing, okay? Yeah. Metathesis, just write a 2 lines of this one. Metathesis means T-H-E-S-I-S. Metathesis means transposition of last two sounds. Transposition of last two sounds. When we analyze the sound, we hear the sound in one place, but we place vowel in different place. material description, material description, okay. Meta thesis only, as we are discussing, you can keep 2 to 3 envelopes, RE, LE, different, okay. So you just start searching now itself, okay. This method is really wonderful method. If you start teaching to your child, the child will get 100% benefit, okay. Start doing, start nothing to do, only in a day, only 5 to 10 minutes you have to spend, or else you have to think, or else you have to search in the dictionary, or else in the net. You will get so many words. In that, the nouns, where you will get the pictures. Those things you just select 8 to 10 pictures. Okay, you can take black and white printed only, not a problem. So small is enough, because in Montessori method we deal with individual child. So small picture is more than enough. Don't go for such a big pictures and all. Okay. Yes, material description. We have envelopes. We have envelopes. In each envelope, we have 8 to 10 pictures. 8 to 10 pictures. On left top corner, the Roman number 3D is written. Paramita, can you give me envelope? Roman number 3D is written, and at right top corner of the envelope, LE symbol is written. LE symbol is right top corner of the envelope. At right top corner of the envelope, LE symbol is written. No, small. Yeah, see, this is an envelope which we are discussing, okay, transparent. If one side, maybe they will cover with some other color also, that is also okay. One side transparent, okay. Here she has collected for SH. She has collected so many pictures for SH, okay. Fish is there, ship is there, Janmashtami, squash, sheep, okay. SH she has collected few pictures, brush, okay. Then the one side she has written this Roman number, second A for SH, second A CH, second A 2A TH. That means this envelope belongs to this family. 2A means, see, envelope need not to be this much big. So small envelopes also you can take. Just see this. Maybe this you are going to paste it on a small sheet of kg cardboard. White sheet you can take. You just paste this on that kg cardboard. You just cut it. Everything in the same size. Okay. Back of that in the pencil you have to write the name FISH. Okay, that's it. So small envelopes also, in this only you will get small envelopes, maybe quarter of this. Okay, you can take the, like that 4, 5, you can make maybe SH, CH or TH or whatever you want, 2A. Then all those envelopes you can place it in the big envelope. That also you can do. Yeah, transparent is very much okay. Because see, while keeping this, no, what you have to do always, maybe, yes, one picture should be seen. If you take this much big, so I'll tell you why ma'am is telling not to take this much big, okay. So when she showed me, I told, okay, this is very much fine, but you take small ones, okay. Why? See, when you take big one, see, it is very clumsy inside. You can see everything. So when it will be very small, yeah, see, when it will be very small, so one behind the other you can keep, and only one picture you can show like this. So as soon the child sees this picture, the child will understand this is show. Okay, maybe if the child is confused in 2A and SH and all, as soon the child sees this particular picture, the child should be able to understand. Okay, when the child starts writing, no, as we are discussing with small mobile alphabet box, so the child takes one envelope, he'll place cards one below the other, and he'll start placing the symbols on his own. Maybe when the child starts writing on his own with the writing instruments, paper, pencil, everything, even then you can give these envelopes for him, let him see one picture, write the sounds. Got it? So while you are doing, so take small envelopes. If you have big envelopes, all those small envelopes you can place it inside this big envelope. Okay, got it? How to do? Okay, next. 2A is for that. No, that is not okay. Envelope means not only this, like that. How can the child will recognize this? No, you're done it. See, again, I'll be telling, even in traditional method you can use our Montessori method. Yeah, so in that you can show this as a flashcards. For SH you can use it as a flashcards. Maybe shoulder you have taken. Maybe shoulder, what is it? Chest, okay, CH, maybe. Yeah, chair. So this I can show it to a group of children. When I am handling maybe LKG children or UKG in a group, I can show. See, I am not telling this is everything you can utilize in one or the other way. Don't think this is not useful. This you can, maybe if you are teaching for traditional school, you can use this. Aram se the child will say chair. As soon, everyone can see this? Yes, chair, which is the first sound. Now everyone will say, or else you can ask one child. Okay, you can utilize. When you are dealing with pure Montessori child, so then that envelope will not work out. At least if you take one concept, at least 8 to 10 pictures. Okay, the children should know at this level, they should know, yes, we have many more words like this. So where and all we can use these things. So they will understand in a better way. So please try to collect 8 to 10 pictures. Okay, where are we? Is written. Okay, SH, how you have written SH, in the same manner you can write LE. Next, material over, no? Yeah. Display. Display. It is displayed with. It is displayed with other envelopes, and along with other language materials. It is displayed with other envelopes and along with other language materials, because these things, meta thesis, this is little tough for the child to understand. So first you are going to display 2A, 2B, 2C, then 3A, like that. It continues. Okay. Then invitation along with other language materials. Yeah, invitation, what can you give? Okay, shall we work with new envelope? Because already the child is used to these envelopes. Yeah. Yeah, shall we learn something with other envelopes or new envelope, whatever? Or else would you like to work with new envelope? Right, write your invitation on your own. Preparation. Preparation. Ask the child to unroll work mat. Ask the child to unroll work mat at the place of presentation. Ask the child to unroll work mat at the place of presentation. Ask him to bring small movable alphabet box. Ask him to bring small movable alphabet box. Small movable alphabet box, because already the child knows all the sounds. So you can bring, along with this envelope, you can bring the movable alphabet box, so it will be useful for the child. Okay, this is small movable alphabet box. Okay. Next line, bring envelope and place it on work mat. Bring envelope and place it on work mat. Place it on work mat. Now ask him to take out all the cards. Now ask him to take out all the cards. And arrange them one below the other. Arrange them one below the other. Presentation. Introduce all the pictures. Next point. Indicate to the first card. Because you have arranged all the cards. First card you have to indicate and ask him what is this. You have to ask him. First you have to introduce all the cards. Temple, bangle, apple, whatever is there. You have to introduce. Then the first picture you have to show. You just imagine this is a temple picture. Okay? Then the child says, temple. Got it? Next. Child's. Okay. He says temple. Over? Yeah. He says temple. Next point. Ask him what is the first sound in temple. What is the first sound in temple? Okay. The child says T. The child says T. Ask him to place that symbol. Ask him to place that symbol. Okay, then ask him for next sound. Then ask him for next sound. He says A. He says A. Okay, ask him to place that sound also. Ask him to place that sound also. Over? Any doubts? Next point. Then ask him what you hear after A in temple. What you hear after A in temple. Next point. He says M. He says Ask him to place that symbol. He says ask him to place that symbol. Next point. What you hear after What you hear after What you hear after he says for. He says for and ask him to place for symbol. Yes. Next, see. Till now we are just asking the sounds. So this part is more important. How do you convey? Okay. After pa, just ask him after pa. After pa, the child says A. Not it's fully A, but A somewhere. Okay? A. The child says A. Okay? Here you don't tell the child to put the symbol. Okay? Immediately, then ask next point, child says A, next point, then ask what you listen after A. What do you listen after A? He says L. Okay. So now, before writing, just listen carefully. Again, I'll dictate and understand. Okay. Now the child says L. Okay. Now you have to say to the child, but you have to put A after L. Okay. So first you have to put L and then you have to put A. Okay. So then you have to convey the message. In this envelope, when you hear in this envelope, because we are not giving so many examples to the child. Let the child learn only these 8 to 10 first, then wherever he listens to that particular sound, he will be used to that. Okay. In this envelope, when you hear last sound L, whenever he hears last sound L, he has to place A before that. A after that, sorry. A after that. Okay. So, he listens at the end, but he is going to put that before the A sound. La, and then after La, he is going to put A sound. Okay. So, maybe, so we can't expect all the children to understand at one presentation. Okay. You have to sit along with the child until he finishes for all the cards. Maybe we are giving temple now, then we'll give apple, okay, then we'll give bangle. So like that, when we are giving, we have to sit along with the child. B, A, N, G, again, A, L. But when the child puts E first, then L, then you have to tell the child, no, I told you, no, whenever you are using this particular envelope, first you have to put L, afterwards you have to put A sound. That's why we have mentioned LE. Okay, on the envelope we have already mentioned LE. So you are going to put the pictures, only the tens with LE. Got it? Maybe if the child is not able to understand, at least first, second child, because already now so many schools they are starting, till 4th standard they are doing Montessori method of education. Okay, it was now we are learning for 2.5 to 6 years. Then we have 6 to 9 years, 9 to 12, like that we have bifurcated the materials. So the next one is teaching for 6 to 9 years old children. Even there you can utilize these things. Okay, you can share with your colleagues, those who are handling first, second, third. So they can also teach those children. Okay, write down. Written till, then ask what you listen after A, he says L. Okay, next point. So in this envelope, when you hear last sound L, when you hear last sound L, you have to place A after that. Yeah. So A is going to put after L. So next, last point. Then child continues. Then child continues in the same manner, continues in the same manner for all the sounds, for all the sounds, continues in the same manner for all the sounds, for the words like, all the sounds for the words like table, needle. See, when you take needle, E sound also you can introduce. Okay, needle, rifle, R-I-F-L-E, rifle, that rifle's picture you'll get it. Triangle, jungle, bangle, etc. So other things you continue with the words. Any doubts? Because even we doesn't know what is metathesis and all those things. Simply blindly we are writing. We don't even think. See, center, ter, but tr. See, we don't know. We say why that E like that. So when you write, no, C-E-N-T-R-E, tr. We have to read that as a tr. But here we are reading a center. So this A is coming, the sound is coming back. So while writing it is at the end, but the sound is coming in between T and R. No? All those things blindly. See, if you can't teach your child, as at least as a teachers, we should know all these things. The other one thing, as a pre-primary teachers, we should know all the subjects. If you are a science teacher, if you say I don't know anything in English, I am a science teacher, you can tell that. But as a pre-primary, till that level, what and all you can teach, you should know in all the subjects, maybe what are the experiments in science we can do with small child. So what and all in maths, what we can teach them. All these things you should be able to know. So other teachers, higher class teachers, only they have done B.Ed with social or science or Hindi or Kannada, they'll do. But we can't say that. Now if suddenly somebody comes and asks you, so if you should not be very blind that time, you should be able to answer. At least to learning purpose you should know, if the child is really able to get this, you can teach the child. Then the child will understand. Once they start working, that's what I told, maybe if you give this presentation at the age of 5 years you think, or 5 years, 3 months, 4 months like that. But the child will be with you till 6 years. Okay, at least those 6 months he'll repeat this. That's why in Montessori method you have to give a preference for repetition. When he repeats, maybe what happens in traditional method I'll tell you. Today maybe I'll show all the envelopes nicely, I'll teach everything. But tomorrow we'll move on to the next one. Because of this, our Indian education system has failed. Because we doesn't have any repetition. Whatever he learnt in first standard, that won't be repeated in second standard. But all these things to be needed in lifelong, wherever, maybe now also we need, when we are writing something, we need these things. If you don't know, then the spelling mistakes. As a teacher, you can't do spelling mistakes. So, better to know what and all is possible to learn. Maybe if you take phonics you are taking, so all these things. So how to teach that? As a teacher, how can I teach? How can I convey this message to the child? So maybe I have dictated in this manner. However the child is, however you can pass the message, you can do it on your own. But this is a rule. Got it? Yeah. Which presentation do you need for me to dictate? Last class? Orthographic complications I told you to write. See, small mobile alphabet, just you have to bring. While the child starts writing, you have to bring this with all the material and you have to place it. That's it. There is no separate presentation for mobile alphabet box. Whenever you are dealing these envelopes, you can bring this, the child will write. Yeah. Double O, double E, long sounds for vowels. Same way. The same manner you can write. Yeah. See, no need to write now. I can suggest you maybe th, the, this, that, right? So you have to collect all this. That's what I told. Collect the pictures first, because when you are dealing with the small children, simply if I say orally, they will not understand unless they have to see. No, simply you can't say something to the child. Simply if you say ball will be like this, bat will be like this, we have to play like this, will they listen? Unless they'll get hand-on experience, then they'll trust you. Yes, whatever you told is correct. Otherwise, ma'am, mummy is telling something. Maybe you'll be telling, don't touch the knife, don't cut yourself. Okay? So you'll be telling, no, you should not touch the knife in the kitchen for small children. But the child doesn't know what happens, what may happen. No? Once he get that experience, he'll never go to that. So, because children, they need that experience. Until they experience that, they won't. Even if you light the candle, what they'll do? They'll play with that. Children, they doesn't know it's going to harm. They need to get experience. See, that's what you can show simply. Instead of telling no, you can show them even in our own house, even for our own children. See, just maybe candle, maybe little far you can keep your hand, and that black, this one is going to store here, no? So you can show to the child, see, it's going to burn. Something you can experiment. Okay? Simply if you say no, what happens in, maybe even in schools also. Always as a teacher, if you keep on shouting, no, don't do that, don't go there, don't see there, don't sit here, then particularly why ma'am is telling no for everything, I'll do that only. Whatever you say no, the child wants to do that, because the child wants to experience why you are telling no for that. Okay? So, even the sound, collect the pictures, all the sound, think, throw or whatever it is, the sound, the sound, this, that, those, these, okay, maybe they are teaching this is a, that is a, so these, those, so how you teach for those small kids, so you can collect some pictures and one day you can tell the child, okay, here all th with the sound, th with the sound, mix up envelope cards you can give, ask the child to bifurcate that, all the sounds one side, all the sounds one side. Combine you have to give, even in C sound, k, C as k, C as s. Okay, one day you can collect, because we will be having two envelopes. In one envelope you can keep all the cards with C as k, cake, cat, okay, crab or whatever you can collect. This side all C as s, cell, ice, okay. So whatever with sa sound, mix the cards. As the child, all k sound here, all sound here. Now the child will understand, yes. See, because what the child, there is no particular rule why we are placing C here, C, that's what called orthographic complications. We have only 26 letters and we have to play the whole game, because English from LKG to your graduation, your PhD or whatever it is you are using English. It's not like that today I am going to learn and I'll forget. Because social history and these many, in history, these part I have studied in 5th standard. Again the next one, continuation I am going to study in 6th standard. So when I am 6th standard, no need to remember 5th standards. No, that is other subjects. But when it comes to English, even while writing science you need to use English. While writing social you need to use English. Not only for the subjects, if you want to write a letter, if you want to type, you need to use your English. So it's very, very important. So you should know basic, from the basic we need to teach the child. So this method is really a very beneficial method, where the child at least will be knowing, yes. Okay, there is no rule why we have to use in cat, why we need to pronounce, no, nothing, because we have shortage of letters. So here I am using a ska, here I am using a sa. So the child should know all these things. So you need to teach. That's what. As many exercises, as many things as possible in language and DPL, you can do it on your own. Even in sensorial, apart from the material, we are discussing no exploratory activities, you can do that. The child becomes more perfect with what he is studying. Again he can repeat. Whole year he'll roll the match. Whole 3 years he'll unroll the match. Whole 3 years he'll carry a tray. So it makes him perfect. Got it? Yeah. Yeah, because CH, CH, TH, all things are there. No, for any one you can write. For SH or for CH or TH, one you can write. Double S, double TT, just you write for one, double S or something. Take one example and write. Because it will be useful for you later on. Okay, in the same manner, see, at the no, in the same presentation you should not give. So if you want to write, you can write it in a separate presentation. Or else in a note you can write, okay, after TH, in the same manner you can teach TH as the also. Again you can write a note. You can give presentation, at least 4-5 lines of note. Okay, at the end of the presentation, if you want, maybe in the same manner you can offer for, maybe if you are writing for SH, CH, TH and all those things you can write. So if you have collected some letter words, you can mention at the end of the presentation. So whatever you want to remember at particular point, you can write and keep. See, now I have given only for temple, but I have written so many words. Table, needle, rifle, triangle, jungle, bangle. So like that, maybe if you write this space is empty, no? Here you can collect the words and you can keep it. It will be useful when you start working with the children, or else I'll tell you, if you take your file and you can put in front of the principal and you can ask, I can do language, I know phonics, because in schools, no, particularly they're keeping phonics teacher, English teacher, for the, even for nursery children or KG children, they're keeping one English teacher, those who know phonics perfectly. Okay, you can show them, yes, I can teach the child like this manner. For what? That's what verb words, that's what I'm telling you, please select noun words. So afterwards, that's what I'm telling, you can extend your exercises. See, today I have taken only noun words. So verb words I can't, because verb means already the action has been done. That I can't show to my child. Okay. So next, when the child starts writing, you can give dictation. Okay, you can give it as a dictation, or else you can say to the child, maybe in this particular thing, now without the pictures I am going to tell some words, you have to write. Let him write with small vowel alphabet, or let him write with pencil and paper, not a problem. So all those things you can give it like that. Now the child becomes more perfect, right? That's why when you are collecting the pictures, collect only the nouns. So after the child is, if you think the child is very much perfect, one day maybe the child is sitting quietly, maybe the child is writing, maybe at the end, okay, after 2 months the child is going to pass out from a school, is going for the different school, is going to join for first standard and all those things. If you think, you can give us dictation. I'll dictate some words, you write. Then you club all these things and give dictation. Sure, cha, ta, everything you club and mix. Now you can check out whether the child is understood or not. That also you can. Okay, that's what, whatever the doubts, in a note you can mention and keep it. Okay, I'll tell you, Montessori method is really a wonderful method if you follow. See, because here I am teaching for the whole group, but in what happened in Montessori method, I'll teach for the single child. The child is next to me. I have envelope in my hand. From very near the child can see these pictures. I'll arrange the pictures on the work mat or somewhere. The child, particularly 1111 sound, is going to pick and is going to arrange. If he does something wrong, I can correct him here itself. No need to wait for until the exam to come. In traditional method, what happens? Today I am teaching, but at the month of April I take the exam. In between I will never repeat that. Just see the difference how we are doing. That's what I'll tell, even in traditional method you use this Montessori method. Please don't stick on to that exam, test. Okay, scored less marks in test, all those things, please don't do that. Because we are not giving enough revision for the child. We are not revising anything, simply we are, maybe in January I'll teach something, in March or April I'll take the exam, means see that gap. Okay. Got it? Any doubts? No doubts? That's what, see, you are ready to revise, that's what I am telling, that's why your Indian education system is like that. Not only that is your problem, that is even my problem, that is even some others' problem, those who are working in a school. Because that's what, that day I was just discussing, right, what is that portions we call? Curriculum we have to finish in this particular year. So that is our Indian system of education, but that is not, portion is nothing like that. Portion is what the child can learn in this particular time. Okay, what we do if the child is hungry or not, what we are doing? Feeding. No, maybe morning 9 o'clock. Yes, breakfast time. We don't even think whether the child is hungry or not. 9 o'clock he has to eat. Maybe he'll drink milk, maybe it is not digested. 7 o'clock he'll drink milk with 2 biscuits or something. He is not hungry at this particular time. Why do you force the child? Because we have to finish our work. If everyone finishes their breakfast at 9 o'clock, so I can clean my kitchen by 9:30. That's my problem. No, even at night, 8 o'clock, yes, come for the dinner. We never ask, are you hungry? Do we ask the child, are you hungry? Even the vice versa also happens. If the child is hungry, at 7 o'clock he'll ask, Mummy, I am hungry. No, wait till 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is the time to have dinner. No? So please, even some children, see what happens, this is actually we attended one workshop and before 15 days, okay, he was Mr. Ananta Padmanabhan, he is the director of Montessori this one training center. Actually he was our trainer when we did. So that's what he was telling, secrets of childhood. Okay, so these are the secrets of childhood. The child is very much capable. So we are not allowing the child. So what happens, what do we do? If the child is hungry, what the child does? He starts crying, or why the child does, even if you think the elders, they'll come home, if they're hungry, what they'll do? They won't ask for the lunch. They'll see something else. Why house is like this? What were you doing? See, directly they don't ask. They'll get angry. They'll start shouting. Why? Because they doesn't know. Yes, I am hungry. Give me something. No, even the child doesn't know what is hungry. Something is happening. Something is irritating in his stomach. What the child does, the child starts screaming, the child starts crying. So, small children, okay, they can't tell. So, when the child is around 3-4 years, yes, you should tell. See, don't shout. So, that's what presentation is nothing but dealing the child. How you are dealing the